it's 95 degrees at 19 minutes past 5 o'clock. Casey Mayer's with us in the studio, and we're talking about the Regeneration Fair. Before we get going on that, let me give you a quick update on a few things that are happening around town. At about 5:10, 5:12, we got an overturned vehicle showing up on traffic at the Gene Snyder at Preston Highway. Gene Snyder at Preston Highway, and the Gene Snyder is the eastbound lanes. So if you're driving on the Gene Snyder East, when you get to Preston Highway, expect to see an overturned vehicle, which is probably going to impede traffic for a while, because that's typically what happens, especially in the after work hours right about now. Traffic usually starts picking up about a 4:45, and then it just gets worse from there on. So other traffic spots to avoid right now at the Waterson Expressway West at 71. About 3 minutes ago, there was an accident involving a truck, which is never pleasant. Baxter Avenue at Broadway should be cleared by now. We had a little wreck there. Out in the Linden area, Linden Lane at Whips Mill Road, a brand new accident that literally occurred about 3 to 4 minutes ago. And heavy traffic on the Waterson Expressway, as you might expect, between 65 and 64. And that's mostly on the westbound lanes, and then coming out of Spaghetti Junction on 65 southbound, even picking up a little bit on 64. And then due to that traffic accident at the Waterson Expressway in 71, heavy traffic going out to the Gene Snyder at this time of day as well. So I am talking with the lovely and talented. I wonder why there we go. I'm trying to figure out why my recorder's not working. Oh, there we go. It just kind of flipped into spot. Casey Mayer joins us. Talk to us a little bit about the Regeneration Fair, because this is going to be a very exciting thing. We've turned over to a new audience, and I'm sure that everybody who's tuning in now on their car radios or on their phone app for Crescent Hill Radio will want to know more about what's happening with the Waterfront Botanical Gardens.
Yes, so we have a Regeneration Fair coming up on September the 10th. It's a free fair for the family. The reason we're doing it really is to show you all the educational things that we can bring to you that have to do with the environment. So I'm talking about everything from birds to butterflies to air to water, etc. And it's from 2 to 5 p.m. Like I say, it's free down on the site, which is the corner of Frankfort Avenue and River Road, right next to the High Gold facade. Now, this year, first time, we have something new that we haven't talked about yet.
What is it? Tell me, Casey.
Hold on to your seat.
Okay.
Hold on. We're having a plein air paint out hosted by Louisville Visual Art. And I don't know if you know what that is.
I do not. Please tell me.
We will have 30 artists on the site painting landscapes. And it's a competition. So they will start actually at 8 a.m. Just the artists will start at 8. They'll paint all day. They're given a canvas. There's a small fee to join.
Cool.
And they will paint all day until 3 o'clock. And then at 3:30 there will be judging.
Yeah.
And the top award is $1,000.
Holy smoke! I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Do you have to be like a professional painter?
You do whatever you want. If you're an artist, just be an artist.
Can I bring the cat? Cats are painters. Are you aware of this? Cats are painters. Only if you look at it, it's upside down, because cats see the world from an upside down perspective.
Wow.
They're excellent painters, though. I will draw up, as you speak, I will draw up some examples of cat art on the internet. Are you reading that upside down?
Please, no pets.
Oh. I guess we won't be bringing the kitten artists then.
No kitten artists.
No, it's fantastic.
We have some amazing artists here in Louisville. And Louisville Visual Art, like I say, is coordinating this. You would sign up through their website, LouisvilleVisualArt.org.
Okay.
And look under, I think it's artist support and upcoming events. And you just sign up, and like I said, a small fee. And the top prize is $1,000, and there's a second place and third place.
That is so cool.
And then the paintings will be for sale if the artist would like to sell them. So between 3:30 and 5, the paintings will be for sale. She's showing me pictures of cat
Look
art.
at that. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, yes, those little kitty paw prints, that is something.
This is, I mean, look at that.
Now, a cat did not do that. No, it didn't.
It says right there.
It says cat art.
Look, it's a cat with Whistler's mother. There's a nude with two giant cats. Oh, look, the Mona Lisa is holding a cat.
I'm not sure what she's taking, but
No.
I think we need to cut her off.
I'm gonna put a link to that up though
Okay.
because that sounds really cool. Louisville Visual Arts Association, LVAA.
Well, they're now Louisville Visual Art.
Oh, just
LVA.org.
Okay.
LouisvilleVisualArt.org
Okay.
and sign up there. Like I say, they're still
Isn't
taking.
that what Lindy K. Spears in charge
That's
of?
right,
Okay.
Lindy, who's just
Lindy K.
fabulous, and they
Spear.
have amazing staff down there. So they're putting on this event on our site. So it's a nice collaboration. I always have a soft spot in my heart for the artists because I think that's literally who brings color to our city. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are the ones that keep it alive, and I love the artists. So we decided to collaborate this year, and I think it'll be really cool to go up on the site and see the artists painting. There's views of downtown. There's views of Beargrass Creek. There's beautiful plants and trees, and a lot of things for them to be drawing or painting. The High Gold Facade is a beautiful site. So that's a new addition to the day.
Yes.
So if you show up at 2:00, come up and you can still see the artists working. They'll finish at 3, and then the awards will be at 3:30, and then the sale. Then they go on sale.
Did you already tell me what plain Plein air means?
I think it's French, and that's as far as I can go with it.
Plain. Okay. Well, if Lindy knew, he would tell us. But
That's right.
Plain Air Paint Out, organized by the LVA, and 30 painters are going to create beautiful artworks in the hopes of winning up to $1,000. Pretty cool. And then we can buy them. That's the best part.
I know.
After the event. And I'm imagining that they will range in price, some being the ones that I can afford and some being the ones that you can afford.
I think they'll probably all be in the affordable range. But the cool thing is, whatever they paint up, at least if it's up on the site, it will not be that way forever. It will be a moment in time because
Oh,
the
that's-
site's going to change.
That's so cool. I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Well, the whole waterfront botanical gardens will be ever evolving.
Right,
It's not always going to be the same.
right.
Gosh, wasn't that just profound? I think it was.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much. So, Casey, I have a question for you. How did you get involved with the Waterfront Botanical Gardens? Because your career in Louisville is storied.
I'm
As
not
you've
sure.
done, as in you've done many different things, all of which are commendable. Do you want me to get you a glass of water?
I'm okay.
Tell me that story while I get you some water.
Okay. Actually, I spent most of my career in the banking world
That just
with
came in.
First National Bank, back in the banking world for about 25 years, and then
Right.
was with a small investment firm beginning in 2000, which was a fabulous year to join the investment world, until 2008 when we all lost our jobs. So
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
And I moved over to the nonprofit world and was one of the founders of Kentucky School of Art at Spalding University, and was with them for 3.5 years. Thank you for that
Thank
water.
you, Ed Black.
Delivery. Look at that. And after being at the school for 3.5 years, I decided to look for another project. And I saw the sign for the botanical gardens and knew nothing about it. And I knew that there was nothing going on, not enough, because I hadn't heard about it. So I approached them, and they kind of looked at me like, "What, you want to do what?" I said, "I want to help you get off the ground." So
How awesome are you?
yeah, so I started with them. They were in existence already, but I started in 13, so it's over 3 years now. And we've, I think, done a pretty bang-up job of raising
Yes.
awareness and raising money and getting
Yes.
people involved. We have about 250 volunteers. We have 25 board members. We've got over 800 donors, which tells you right there that we have them at all sizes. We have a donor that gives us, through an automatic deduction, $5 a month.
Awesome.
And I think that is the coolest thing, that he makes that decided effort to give us $5 a month, because he knows that makes a difference.
And you said you've raised 3.7 out of the desired 4.2
for the
4.2,
first phase
right.
1A, the education pavilion. Yes,
because
So-
it's a $50 million project.
that's right.
You said.
That's right.
I have something to share with you. I have looked up the
$1
definition.
million check.
Even better.
Woohoo!
I have looked up the definition of plein air.
Oh, okay.
A painting done outside rather than in a studio. The term comes from the French, which you thought of, en plein air, meaning in the open air.
So I didn't say it right.
No, you did.
The plein air.
En plein air. The Impressionists were particularly interested in the influence of changing light
Yes.
outdoors on color. So good job. You knew it was French. You
That's-
knew it was outdoors. Damn, you're good.
Well, you have to remember, I was not trained in art. And I was not trained in
No.
horticulture either.
No, but you're trained in sales and marketing. Boy, you do that well.
I'm the business side of things.
You are the business side, and I love that about you. So that's interesting, though, because, and the reason that I'm referring to this plein air is because the artists, 30 artists apparently from LVA, are going to come down to this wonderful Regeneration Fair, and they are going to create beautiful art, which will then be sold at the end of the day.
Right.
But people are going to be able to watch the art being created and see the process evolving. And as you said, it's going to be a moment in time.
Yep.
Because then it'll be gone.
That's right.
It's kind of like the butterfly release.
It's going to change. Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're there, and then they're not.
Right.
And so that's going to be part of the fun and excitement of watching. Hey, there comes Melissa Mershon. Damn, she's good. You're good. She's good. Hey, Melissa.
How you doing, Tara?
Come on in and have a seat. I tell you what, this is going to be a fun half hour. Casey Mayer, thank you so much for taking the time
You're welcome.
to join me and to make people aware of the Regeneration Fair, which is taking place a week from this Saturday.
Yes, September 10th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's free. And if you come, please go ahead and leave your dogs at home because I'm sure they'd rather eat popcorn and watch TV.
And cats.
And cats.
No cat painting.
Yeah,
allowed.
gerbils, whatever. We have deer and we have turkeys and we have bats and birds. We don't need the rest.
Thanks so much, Casey. And you can
Yeah.
find out more on my Facebook page. You'll be able to get a lot of information because I have put it all up there for the Regeneration Fair taking place to benefit the Waterfront Botanical Gardens. She will be back to keep us informed on all the happenings.
All right. Thank you so
See
much.
you later.
Not in town, not at home. Something about better off alone.
Nick Pay. Thanks so much. I love this guy. Put this bottle down from his 2015